everybody. How y'all doing tonight? First thing first, thank you for your love and your support. I highly appreciate it. I can't express it enough. I just want to say that doing this video right here, it was pretty hard for me. You know what I mean? Because again, you guys got to understand, I was someone before that idolized a handful of celebrities, and just like most young men, black young men growing up, Kobe was highly one of those. I just remember like taking a piece of paper, balling it up, doing a fadeaway, saying Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It was really really crazy, man. And to be honest with you, I'm also one of the lucky few. I don't think I can say that no more, but I met Kobe probably fucking every Laker parade. Um, and met him in person a couple of times at a WNBA game. I seen him, didn't meet him there, but I seen him there. And, a lot of the times when I seen Kobe in person, he typically had shades on, you know what I mean? When I got to shake his hand or I got an autograph. So when you meet somebody in person, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for people to get the ideal that the person exists. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, yo, I met Kobe, man. How can this not be? I met him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's very possible because this is what they do. You know what I mean? A great magician know how to do all these tricks. They show us on TV, but we yet to do them or do them in sharp because they will never give out all the tricks. So what you're seeing here is Kobe Bryant. Okay, that's what you're saying, Kobe Bryant. And I felt like this picture of Kobe Bryant was very telling for a lot of reasons. Because if you look at his ear, right, his ear is light. It looks so photoshopped. His neck. I mean, come on, y'all, look at that. You know what I'm saying? And his nose is light, followed by his eyebrows. That whole section. You know what I mean? And it's hard. It was hard at first. It wasn't hard not seeing it. It was hard accepting the fact that, you know, I felt, I idolized a deceiver. And yes, this guy deceived us. Okay, he deceived us. So what was very telling for me, you know what I'm saying, is that everybody wants to get, well, Kobe Bryant, shooting all those shots and making all those shots. I believe the NBA is rigged for a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying? We could start off by the Lakers won 17 titles. The Dodgers won 7. Together it's 24. Now that's viral on the internet. 24 for Kobe Bryant. Okay? We could start off by saying that. I've seen so many videos on Instagram, where you got motherfuckers on Instagram got magnet basketball hoops with a ball with magnets that they shoot and it goes in. You know what I mean? And if you guys ever notice, you can never, ever, 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 I mean, ever take an NBA basketball home. I mean, that is prohibited. And they reason behind that is I have seen them took a ball from a little boy and LeBron James gave him his shoe at the end of the game. And that they reason behind why they can't take a ball home is because they only got a certain amount of balls per game. I believe it's like 2, some ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? They can hit baseballs all goddamn day to the crowd and get it, but they can't hit a motherfucking, can't get a basketball, let a kid keep it. Makes no fucking sense at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they say. So you can easily argue. You can argue and say, look, there's so many videos and ways they can rig a game. You know what I mean? Certain seconds on the clock. You know what I'm saying? The way that somebody shoot the ball. It's so many videos of basketball players taking the ball and just slinging the ball and making it. And the players that's on their team when they in practice look at it like, we know you didn't really make that shot, bro. Like, we know it's magnets. Like, we know what's up. But you could just tell on a lot of those videos. Okay? So what you see here is Kobe Bryant. Okay? So as you see Kobe Bryant again, right? I always thought this was weird for Kobe Bryant to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would Kobe take a picture like this? Then I thought about it as well. It's his way of showing us that he's a white man. Because let's be real, haven't we seen this same thing with Miley Cyrus, right? Come on, y'all. I just want y'all to see that though, right? You can, okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, why will Kobe? And if you look at Kobe's face, it to me, it clearly looks like he's been painted. It clearly looks like his face been fucking tan painted. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even look like a natural skin complexion. You know what I'm saying? You know, it looks so fucking fake to me. Okay, I thought this picture right here, y'all, was very telling. You get what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of times it seemed like a lot of his face pictures are fucking photoshopped. As you see, his arm looks super, super light. Like it looks like a, you know what I'm saying? It looks white. Then if you see his neck right there, it looks like he has a whole white neck. And if you look where his, what is that? His eyebrow, you know, where his ear at, where the eyebrows are at, you can tell that, like it looks the color white, and it follows to the cheek by his nose. I thought that was like fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at the hand. I'm just saying, like, that hand looks small, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Than the hand that we see on TV. Okay, this is Matthias, y'all, and I may be saying his name wrong, Matthias or Matthias. That's who you're looking at. This is the man who played Kobe Bryant. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Because you know I know you watched videos before, conspiracies, him being sacrificed, him being cloned. This is the same guy. Okay, we can start off right here. Got the exact same nose. Same nose. Look at the lips. And if you look at Kobe lips too, he doesn't have like lips like a black man or a black person, you know? Even when he grows his mustache, quote unquote, it's the same as fucking Matthias or Matthias. Y'all gotta forgive me. I don't know how to pronounce that name right. You know what I'm saying? I should have fucking typed this name on and pronounced to say it right. But y'all following me. I think a lot of people know this guy and how I'm trying to pronounce his name, but it's Matthias. Okay? Now you see this? Okay, y'all. Now what you see here, this is a picture of Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And I find this very weird, you know, because this picture to me always looks staged, you know. I'm Kobe's just that happy to see LeBron James at a game. It just looks staged. And again, you know, when you dig deeper on his neck and you look at his nose, eyebrow, eye section, it's always lighter. And you look at his ears. Look at those ears, man. Those ears are like spot on light, you know. And then you got this man here just looking like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Another stage picture right here. And as you see, Kobe Bryant wearing orange, y'all. Y'all know what that orange mean, man. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? And again, these pictures was staged. It was staged. I'm telling y'all, this pictures was staged. You know? And if you look closely on Kobe on his fingers, it's a lot of discoloration going on there. A lot of it going on there, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it was a lot of it going on there. You could tell, you know. Now, you know, again, this is him and LeBron James hugging, you know, to set the narrative like, oh, you know, he was this is really big for him, you know, a big loss for LeBron James. He was close to Kobe when as NBA players, as NBA fans, you know, we never remember a time when Kobe and LeBron was fucking close like that at all. They like to paint the narrative like that. LeBron come out of the fucking airplane with the team and he has tissue in his hands, tissue to show us America that he's in emotional pain, he's crying. So they show us the tissue and they show us him wiping his eyes with the tissue. Like if you was crying in the plane, bro, your plane was how long? You know what I'm talking about? It had to been a couple hours, bro. Why you still got tissue on your hands trying to pretend you get off the plane? This is a lot. Like you're crying. This is a lot for you. That was another sign that this was some bullshit. It was fake. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to show y'all this. Okay. I know some would say that's the side of the hand. There's a lot of discoloration with his legs, man. A lot. Look at those legs. Look at this leg right here is black, and this leg damn near is white. You know what I'm saying? In the same way with his hands, a lot of discoloration. If you see the nose, that's Matias right there. The ears, look at the ears, lips. You know. And I know what y'all saying. Like, first of all, if a game is rigged and you shoot the ball with magnets, anybody can fucking shoot a magnet ball. Okay. The only athletic thing that we seen was the dunking. You know what I'm saying? And again, they got videos showing that they appear the court to be higher than what it actually is. So an average old person can dunk. You know what I'm saying? So if you somewhat are athletic, you know what I mean, are in good shape, you can probably dunk the ball real good. Okay. So before Kobe Bryant died, 739 obviously, you know what I'm saying? What's the coincidence, 125 uh 33644, Continue to move the game forward at King James. Much respect, brother. Now, what was crazy about this tweet was that I just remember after the game, LeBron James gave this incredible speech on what it meant for him to pass Kobe Bryant and what Kobe Bryant meant to him. I know y'all remember that. It was almost like Kobe was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, why you? It's like you talking about him, like you writing him off, like he doesn't, like you. It was just so fucking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It was so fucking crazy, and it's so crazy to me how they all these sixes on here. This was at 556, right? 336. You know what I'm saying? It's just so crazy, y'all. Like I said, it's so many conspiracies, in my opinion, that it's so many conspiracies going on to take away the fact that this man Kobe Bryant that we love and watched growing up never fucking existed. He was played by the role of Matias. Okay, this is Kobe Bryant and his daughter, y'all. Just like I got my Steph Curry video coming out, I worked hard on. I'm telling y'all, don't buy into this, okay? This is a beautiful little girl. Yes, she's real, but this is not this man's daughter. Okay, they give them these families, these Hollywood families. That's what they do to paint the narrative like he was a man with father. Look at Kobe Bryant ear in this picture. Look at his nose. You know what I'm saying? He looks so funny. It looks like he has on a stocking cap. You know what I'm saying? And it looks so fucking funny. His bald head does not look natural. There's a lot of Photoshop going on in his picture, by the way. And if you look on his arms, you got to look close. There's a lot of discoloration. Like the black is coming off of his skin. You know what I'm saying? And again, right here, they tried to paint the narrative like LeBron James and Kobe was that cool. I had to get that, man. Like another stage picture right here. You know what I'm saying? Another stage picture. And it's not a coincidence that between Kobe legs, the person sitting down has on orange. You know what I'm saying? It just crazy, man. You know. Here we go again, another stage picture. You know. And again, what friends do you know? You got friends y'all joke around all the time, but two black dudes on top, you know what I'm saying, joking like this, he touching his head. I thought that was funny as well, but there you go again. Kobe with that orange sweater. They were just painting the narrative about LeBron James and him being cool. Okay. This is Matias right here. And y'all see, look, and y'all see the hat that he's wearing. Okay. That's Kobe Bryant, y'all. Y'all see the hat so you're wearing, right? Now look, I'll take you back to the first picture, the second picture. The same hat. Okay. He clearly was being very subliminal. They was dropping all kind of hints. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew all we gonna keep doing is throwing him to the Illuminati, saying he got sacrificed. We won't talk about them wearing masks or them using whatever that pills they take to change their skin, or them getting tans that don't come off until you use certain chemicals to take it off. We're never going to talk about that. You see what I'm saying? And the way he grows his beard, everything is spot on, man, with this guy. And look at this right here, y'all. I thought this was very telling because that's Kobe Bryant lips, Kobe Bryant nose, Kobe Bryant eyes, the way the beard grows. That's Kobe Bryant all day. and his skin is a little darker than what it's supposed to be. Okay. And again, you know what I'm saying? And what's so funny is too, how do you have an actor that been in so much movies? He speaks for all these different languages like Kobe Bryant as well. What's the coincidence, right? That look just like Kobe, and we never even talk about it. Matias looks like Kobe Bryant, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a reason why they never did it. They never wanted us to do that. Okay, another subliminal picture, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Black and white. Okay. Now, I had to put this in here, man. Look, the clown without the mask. Okay, that's Kobe Bryant's body, and this is this dude saying this is a clown without the mask, y'all. This is Matias saying the clown without the mask. Do y'all see this? I can't make this shit up, man. Do y'all see this? Meet BB and Gigi. This is Matias. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Look at the face. This is Kobe Bryant. Look at it, man. I know it's hard to accept. You know what I'm saying? We fell in love with a white man that can ball. You know, white mans can jump. Obviously, we know that. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know, this is LeBron James and Kyrie Irving is letting us know how subliminal they can be. You know, young God, I, X, my brother, one eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just crazy, man. 3 years of eternal moments. Like, it just, okay. Again, y'all, meet BB and Gigi. Loyal, unconditional, and therefore everlasting. Real. Why why would Matias? Why would Matias? Why would he put some shit like that? Cause he already know we never gonna notice it, y'all. We're never gonna notice the shit at all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us not even gonna question that. Why is your nose like him? Why is your face structure like him? Why do you look like him? They got you listed as 6'2". Everybody knows a well fat Kobe was not 6'6". He was shorter. Okay? And then you put Meet BB and Gigi, loyal, unconditional, and therefore everlasting. And also the clown without a mask, with a brain. Like I'm just saying, y'all, just right there in our face. And I felt like the last thing that was interesting, another thing was the fact when Kobe Bryant died, the biggest movie on Netflix of this year was The Old Guard, and who was in that movie? No other than your boy Matias. You get what I'm saying? And again, y'all, his whole body, the muscles in the hands, man. This is Kobe Bryant, y'all. And I know a lot of people, because I be watching people videos. I support always, man. I seen Andre Ingram comparisons, and you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. I got a part two to this video. You know what I mean, explaining Andre Ingram. But as far as Kobe Bryant, this is Kobe Bryant. Okay, and this is a busy man. You know, he plays different roles, not just Kobe Bryant. That was his main role, y'all. He's a great actor. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, man, y'all, how you doing tonight, man? First thing first, thank you for your love and your support. Highly appreciate it. I can't express it enough. Excuse me. But anyways, y'all, this is part two. The Kobe Bryant hoax, the NBA hoax. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, like, just be prepared, on the lookout real soon. I got like a whole fucking hour video about the NBA, not just Kobe Bryant, but about the NBA and all this fuckery and all this bullshit that's going on. For starters, y'all, you know, just go throw it out there. You know what I mean? Food for thought. You know what I mean? Have you ever looked at Kobe Bryant when he was young? Okay. Whenever you get an opportunity or a chance, look at Derek Jeter when he was young, because they look fucking alike. But that's just another subject, right? And I seen that off damn. I seen that off what's his name video, man. I'm sorry, I got a fucking brain for it, man. But I seen the fucking young Derek Jeter off what's his name video. I can't even fucking think of it, but that shit was way out. But anyways, man, this was Instagram from Kobe Bryant. Okay, and it was Kobe Bryant posting this, and he said this is what he has to do to get ready when he wears his mask. and he was referring to the mask when he had a broken nose, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But I thought this was very kind of weird that he'd post something like that because, you know, you wearing a mask, you don't have to wear all of that on your face, but you was obviously letting us know, in my opinion, that it's a white man behind that mask. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I just wanted to point that out. That was off Kobe Bryant Instagram itself. And for y'all that's out there listening, Kobe Bryant Instagram is still active, by the way. He posts a lot of children books on there, and at the same time, they make it where we can't even comment on there. What's the fucking chances of that, right? What's the point? A lot of people that so-called died in Hollywood, you can go on the Instagram and comment. So who bright idea was it to turn off the comment section? Okay?
There is.
So I want to tell you guys what's so fucking weird about Kobe Bryant was that this was all staged from the beginning. They threw it right in our fucking face. They made this story in Hollywood to be remarkable, to be this young kid from Philadelphia, to be loved in Los Angeles, to be this superstar, to achieve and accomplish goals. But if you know what I'm saying, look how I got the video paused. This dude don't even looks like Kobe in this video. You know what I mean? You can see Matthias. But anyways, I want to play this because I want to show you Kobe Bryant's first shot came from the free throw line.
The 18-year-old Kobe Bryant still looking for his first points. There is his first point in the NBA. And it comes at the age of 18 years, 2 months, and a couple of days. There is the 18-year-old.
Okay. Kobe Bryant first NBA points. He was 18 years old. Came from a pair of free throws. Okay. Okay. Kobe Bryant's last points in the NBA came from a pair of free throws. Okay, so Kobe Bryant first points in the NBA came from free throws, and Kobe Bryant last points in the NBA came from free throws. Okay, but here's where it get weird at, y'all. Right here. Okay.
Did I miss anything while I was gone? Just another.
Kobe Bryant 81 points came from free throws as well.
One in many. Oh, okay. Kobe Bryant 28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line, and an 81-point game. 55 in the second half. You gotta get him out of the game. Somebody gotta throw. Oh, it is out of ball. There it is. Kobe looking at plays and listen.
And y'all, if you look closely on the screen, they pulled Kobe out at 4.2 seconds when he scored his 81 points that came from free throws. And over here, I'm gonna put it right here for y'all. They pulled Kobe out at 4.1 seconds. What's the chances of that too, right? Okay, now check this out. Okay, this is when Kobe Bryant passed Michael Jordan. And of course, it came from a pair of free throws. Okay, and also, y'all, look at the time. It's 5:24 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Okay. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, but I want to show y'all something else that's weird. and this is for the naked eye. You really got to pay attention to this because they do it so smooth. When LeBron James passes Kobe Bryant in points, I want y'all to see that he did it at 7:24. Okay. And when they put, you guys, y'all got to look very carefully. When they pull LeBron James out the game to acknowledge him, they pulled him out at 8 seconds. But they tried to be subliminal and cut it at 9. But you can clearly tell LeBron James scored 7 minutes and 24 seconds. He passes Kobe. They pulled LeBron James out the game at literally 8 seconds left on the shot clock when LeBron James is pulled. Okay. Now I tried to do my best with trying to catch that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really hard to catch, man. They did it like that on purpose. So here we go again, y'all. What are the chances of Kobe Bryant first points is being from free throws? Kobe Bryant, when he scored 81 points, came from free throws. Kobe Bryant, when he passed Michael Jordan, third of all time, came from free throws. Kobe Bryant last points came from free throws. Okay? What are the chances that every time Kobe got pulled from the game, it was 4.1 to 4.2 seconds, right? How come when LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant, he did it with a regular shot, and it was 7 minutes and 24 seconds left when he did it? And when they pulled LeBron James out of the game to acknowledge his accomplishment, there was 8 seconds left on the shot clock. What are the chances of that? 8 and 24. Okay? Now, also as well, you know what I mean? It's not a conspiracy or a coincidence when you got these many fucking clues in front of your face. So what I want to show y'all right here now is the first one. This is Kobe Bryant and Kanye West. So in this commercial right here, you guys probably already seen it. Kobe Bryant is talking about how he died in a helicopter. He doesn't say he died. He said, and that's how the Black Mama ended. And it said the Black Mama don't end. Legends live forever. But you can clearly see time is running down. And he throws the fucking basketball at a fucking helicopter.
Black Mama doesn't end. Heroes come and go, but legends are forever.
You see? He's saying that's how it ends. He said that's, you know, you see what I'm saying? And keep in mind, too, I didn't put it on here, copyright purposes, but Tracy McGrady did an interview. He said Kobe always talked to him about dying young. And it's just so fucking weird you'll have a conversation about dying young. Okay, the second one, y'all, cartoon. I was pretty sure y'all all seen this.
Oh, shit! It's Kobe Bryant! Help me! Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out! Pass? These were Shaq's anyway.
And of course, whoever the fuck No-So is, they predicted Kobe was going to die in a helicopter crash on November 13, 2012. You know what I'm saying? And it's 4:32 they posted it. Everything just asked the fucking sixes, right? So now there's a commercial with Kobe Bryant dying in a helicopter. Now there's a cartoon where he dies in a helicopter. And now for the last part.
I'm 24, nigga, young Cole. I'm 24, that's young Cole. I'm king in LA, young Cole. Got white bitches like young Cole. Got Spanish bitches here, young Cole. My perp yellow, nigga, young Cole. 24 mil, niggas won't know. T-Raw, young Kobe. Know it's
Alexis, make the city holy, put you on blast, these bitches love me. Bobby Vinton, you Mr. Lonely. Yeah, who that nigga in the blue cap, Maybach, Blu-ray, cool pack. Put me where they loot that, shoot back, like with the loot that, nigga, that's who that. Only 24, I got my mind made up. Tonight's the night, I'm letting niggas know what's up. Nigga, what's up? T-Raw, Young Coke, I'm 24, nigga, Young Coke, on 24, that's Young Coke. I'm king in LA, Young Coke, got white bitches like Young Coke, got Spanish bitches, yeah, Young Coke, my perp yellow, nigga, Young Coke, 24 mil, niggas won't know. T-Raw, Young Coke, I'm 24, nigga, Young Coke, on 24, that's Young Coke, I'm king in LA, Young Coke, got white bitches like Young Coke, got Spanish bitches, yeah, Young Coke, my perp yellow, Young Coke, 24 mil, niggas won't know. Nigga, you don't know shit. From a can of paint, with a nigga thing, put LK on a blank, never.
All right, y'all. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? That video was so fucking telling. Young Kobe, helicopter, women in ashes, Black Mama Snake. You know what I'm saying? There's not a such thing, in my opinion, as a conspiracy with that many fucking hints, that many fucking facts. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you just seen a commercial. Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter by throwing the ball. Then you see a cartoon with Kobe Bryant dying in the helicopter crash. Then you see Tiger put out a video, Young Kobe, you know what I'm saying, before he died, and pretty much he dies in the helicopter, and you can see the women with ashes, right? Then all his points is just somehow, some way. You mean to tell me when his first basket, from his last basket to 81 points to passing Michael Jordan, none of them motherfuckers couldn't be from a regular shot? And you mean to tell me LeBron James just so happened to score in 24 seconds? They so happened to throw the ball to pull LeBron James out the game to honor him at 8 seconds left in the shot clock? You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that? Like, come on now, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real when not like that. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us go to the park, play basketball, go to the gym, play basketball. And there was a lot of us that know somebody that can shoot and play real good, right? But how many niggas you know when you playing 21 is fucking shooting free throws in a row like that? They make it seem like if you're an NBA player, it's a known thing you can make that many fucking free throws. Steve Nash, 90 fucking percent shooter. Ray Allen, a 90% fucking shooter. John Stockton, a 90% fucking shooter. Kobe Bryant, an 86% shooter. They make it like that. In reality, they're not fucking really making those baskets. They have magnets on the basketball. So anyways, man, you guys, you have a good night. Hope you enjoy.
Yo, what's good, everybody? So today's video is going to be about Kobe Bryant because he is now playing the role of Myles Garrett. And I understand this might be hard for a lot of people to believe, but just keep an open mind when you watch my videos and be sure to do your own research. You know, there was a lot of fake stuff with Kobe's death. You know, it was very suspicious. Like, why was there no black box in the helicopter? And then there was no remains of the bodies at all. It's weird that a bunch of people died in that helicopter crash, but yet there was no evidence of it whatsoever. You know, we never saw his body or anything. So before I get into this video, be sure to drop a like and share, because they're really trying to hide my videos, and I really want this video to get out there because a lot of people need to wake up to this, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people were sad when he died, and just to find out that he's not even dead, you know what I mean? So people are getting sad over something that's not even real. And I'm just trying to wake people up to that. So this picture right here is very convincing. You know, shout out to Cam B. He was the first one to make a video about this. And I saw it right away, to be honest. But this is why I tell you guys to do your own research, because some people might see it right away, but for some other people it might take a little bit longer. So be sure to do your own research and watch this video with an open mind. So if you pay attention, they have the same smile. So something that might be confusing for a lot of people is the fact that Myles Garrett has a bigger body compared to Kobe Bryant. You know, of course they're going to do something to try to throw us off. But when you zoom in, you could tell that his body is fake because he has two different skin tones right here. And if you want to know how they make the bodysuits, go watch my Juice WRLD is Lucky video. In that video, I showed how they make the bodysuits. You know, they do it in movies all the time. So some people might not believe this because Myles Garrett is way younger than Kobe. But look at this headline. It says, Myles Garrett looks like a grown man. So isn't that funny that there's an article that says that he looks like a grown man? And when you look at the picture, you can tell that he's a grown man. This is clearly not a high school kid. He looks way older than the high school kids right here. Right here it says, photo of Myles Garrett in high school is insane. While he stands out even amongst his peers in the NFL level, the difference was even more pronounced when he was younger. Check out this absurd photo from while he was in high school. Garrett looks like a superhero compared to his teammates. The thought of typical high school football players trying to stop Garrett is simply unfair. To me, it's obvious that his body is fake. Especially right here. Look at the different skin tones. You know, why is he lighter right here than on his neck? Because in this picture, it's not really like that. And right here, you could tell that his body is super fake. And it's not a coincidence that he turns off the comments on this picture, because he knows that a lot of people were going to comment about that. So a funny coincidence is that when I typed in Myles Garrett, a video of Kobe Bryant popped up in the related section. So even YouTube's algorithm knows that Kobe Bryant and Myles Garrett are very similar. So this headline says, remembering Kobe Bryant's unusual passion for football. And as we know, Myles Garrett is a football player. And then right here it says, Kobe Bryant was a lifelong Eagles fan and remained so even after several teams moved to LA. He loved representing the Eagles and had a legendary reaction to his team winning the Super Bowl. So that's a funny coincidence that he's a big football fan, because Myles Garrett is a football player. And now I'm going to show you guys a video from Kobe's wife's Instagram, and they're playing football in the video.
Come on, Lisa. Okay. Come on, Nani. All right. So, come on. Let's go, QB la.
So I'm about to run. Danger. When I say hut, get that motherfucking ball and you run.
Got that, Coco?
Danger, hut.
So that was all the football references that I found related to Kobe. So now I'm going to show you guys all the basketball references that I found related to Myles Garrett, because for some reason Myles Garrett is a very good basketball player. And then somebody in the comments said, he looks like a buff Kobe. And then he actually replied to it and he said, you guys kill me with this conspiracy. So why would he even respond to it, you know what I mean? So here's another video of Myles Garrett playing basketball. You know, isn't it funny that he's very good at basketball, just like Kobe. And he looks exactly like Kobe. And I recommend you guys go check out this video. I had to mute the sound because there's a copyrighted song on it. But if you guys want to go watch this video, the link to my Instagram is in the description below. I recommend you guys check it out because in the song, he's saying, you is a lie. And the song that's playing in the background is called Prices from the Eternal Take album. And in that same album, there's another song called Kobe Bean Bryant. For some reason, he has a lot of pictures in a basketball court. You know, right here, he's at an NBA game. And then right here, he's playing a basketball game.
Take a picture of I'm here. That's it. That's money.
That's D.
That's money.
That's D.
Let's go, Shawnee. Let's go. Ooh.
Give me that shit.
What was that?
Give me that shit.
What was that? No way, bro. That's half court.
What's good?
I'm sick, bro. Oh, yeah. That's a wrap. No, get there.
Yes, sir.
Wait, bang.
Lock it.
For the game.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go. That's a floater. That's a floater. TP. Hell no.
So not only does Myles Garrett play a lot of basketball, but he talks about the NBA so much. You know, why is he talking about the NBA? Like, you're supposed to be a football player. You know, it's so obvious that he's Kobe, but right here it says, KD broke the league. He took the easy way out. Me, I'm too competitive to try and ride out somebody's coattails to get a W. And then here's an interview of Myles Garrett. And he only talked about basketball once in this video, but for some reason they decided to put that as the title. You know, I don't think that was a coincidence. So here's the video where he talks about basketball.
I can't imagine what happens here.
Everybody loves football in Texas. I mean, you can play basketball. You know, there's a lot of good basketball players that come out of Texas, come out of the South, but there's nothing like, you know, football down in Texas. I mean, that's the biggest draw. You know, you go down to almost any stadium, any field, and you know you have packed crowds at high school football games. You know, you have little league, coaches, talking about. You come through here, you can be a star anywhere, and that's growing up 7, 8, 9 years old, and they're putting that dream in their heads, that quickly at that young of an age because they know, that's where ball players are made.
At what age were you identified? Did somebody first tell you you can do this if you want to?
Oh, like 17.
17.
I played basketball for most of my life. I tried football one time. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to play running back, and they were like, I'm sorry, you're too big. Put me on O-line. I was like, yeah, this is not for me.
And then in this next video, he does a funny reaction, and he looks just like Kobe.
Me, I was coming back from dinner, and I was actually on the road to go to my house, take 2 turns. I'm there, and I'm driving. I hear on the radio, the Browns have traded for Odell Beckham. Stop the car, pull it to a parking lot. It's like, okay, the radio get lies sometimes, so let me check Twitter because that's the most reliable source. And the internet never lies.
All facts on Twitter, Miles.
So I heard it for 3 or 4 sources, and we talked about in the group message for D-line. I was like, well, we made it happen. It's just, we're really trending upwards. We're really fine-tuning this offense to be something special, and we're going to be something special on defense, with all the guys we got packed in there. So it's looking like a hell of a year.
So in this next video, he talks about his dog, and he also talks about playing the role of a dad.
Real treat here on the program to bring in the great Myles Garrett. It's been a while. We haven't had you on in a while. It's great to have you, sir. Thank you for taking the time. What's your off-season been like? What has these past couple of months been since last we saw you on the football field?
It's been interesting. Taking a couple of vacation trips. I went to Miami, went to the Bahamas, got a puppy. Just been trying to take care of him, keeping him from pooping in my house, and I've just been playing the dad role.
So it's funny that he says he's playing the role of a dad because Kobe Bryant is a dad. And in that video, he says that he doesn't like when his dog poops in his house. And Kobe said a similar thing. He says, I have 4 dogs, and I just don't do dog do. I'm a diva when it comes to that. So he's basically saying that he doesn't like dog doo-doo. And it's funny because he says he has 4 dogs, right? Myles Garrett also has a lot of dogs. Another weird thing is that a rapper called 6 Dogs died today on the anniversary of Kobe's death. And I don't know if that relates to anything, but Kobe said he has 4 dogs. So I don't know. But it's just funny that Myles Garrett and Kobe both have dogs. And their dogs look very similar too. Alright, so Kobe retired from basketball in 2016, right? So isn't it funny that Myles Garrett started the NFL in 2017? The timeline adds up perfect on this one. So now let's compare it to Kobe's voice.
There's a behavior that I like that comes with reading, particularly books. You have a book in your hand, you start at page 1, and you go through the process of finishing a book. It does something to the imagination. It gets them thinking.
They sound exactly the same.
For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Start whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. We can make the best or the worst of it. I promise you, I'm going to make the best of it. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if not, I hope you have the courage to start over again. Living and learning, being accountable. Focus on what matters and what's important. Growing stronger, getting better, and treating every second as if it's a gift.
So now I'm going to show more evidence that Kobe's death was fake. So Kobe Bryant equals 41. And death hoax also equals 41. And death hoax basically means fake death. So not only do they both equal 41 in the same cipher, but they both equal 157 in the same cipher. So this video is a cartoon that actually predicted Kobe Bryant's death in a helicopter crash. And I had to take off the sound because they're copywriting a lot of people for this video. And now I understand why, because this video exposed a lot of stuff. So if you guys want to go watch this video, go to my Instagram. The link is in the description below. There's no way you could say that this is just a coincidence because this cartoon came out in 2015. Alright, so in case you guys didn't know, last year Myles Garrett went viral for hitting some guy with his helmet. Or I guess he took off his helmet when he tackled him or whatever. And if you pay attention to this picture right here, there's a lot of symbolic things. So first of all, the guy that he tackled, his name is Mason, right? And that's funny because Kobe sums up to 33, just like masonry. So it's funny that the guy that Myles Garrett tackles and takes off his helmet, his name is Mason. And then the only number that you see in this picture is 66. Just like how Kobe equals 33 and masonry is 33. You know, 33 plus 33 is 66. And then another coincidence that I noticed is that Kobe has this poem called Dear Basketball, right? So isn't it funny that Myles Garrett is also a poet? He has like 4 poems that he wrote. So that's just a funny similarity that I noticed. And when you go to his Instagram, he has a picture of flowers, right? And pay attention to the colors of these flowers. So this picture is purple flowers. And this one is yellow flowers. So isn't that a funny coincidence? Because those are the Lakers colors. You know what I mean? So out of all the colors he decided to take a picture of, he chose purple and yellow. Just like the Lakers colors. And you could tell that Myles Garrett has a mask if you zoom in on his eyes. They have the exact same smile. That's what convinced my mom, because my mom has no idea about any of these celebrities playing a role. And I showed her this picture when Kobe died. And I was like, who does this look like to you? And she said, that's Kobe. And she has no idea about any of this, you know what I mean? Like, I never told her about this. So I just think it's funny that even my mom noticed from this picture that this was Kobe. She said they have the same smile. So now to finish off the video, I'm going to show you guys all the tweets that I found. So this guy said, still important to point out how much Myles Garrett looks like Kobe Bryant. And they look exactly the same right here. They even have the same teeth if you notice. I'm trying to zoom in, but I don't think I can. This guy said Myles Garrett looks a little like Kobe Bryant when he was 23. And then when Kobe died, Myles Garrett posted this video and he said his legacy was not only left in his family but in their hearts and minds of all of us who were blessed to be able to watch him grow as a man. And then this guy said, Kobe is not dead, he's playing Myles Garrett for Cleveland. Myles has been looking like Kobe lately. Does Myles Garrett look like Kobe Bryant? Good looking guy, Myles Garrett looks a little like Kobe. This guy said, kinda looks like Kobe Bryant. Myles Garrett looks like Kobe with muscles. So it's a lot of people, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just scroll through all of these because there's so many. And then this guy said, he was wearing your jersey too. Kobe, I mean Myles Garrett. This guy said, I see Myles Garrett in Kobe Bryant. Myles Garrett looks like a swollen Kobe Bryant. So there's a lot of these. I'm just going to scroll through real quick. And Myles Garrett said, is this Kobe news true? So even he was questioning the Kobe news that we got. Then somebody said, Myles Garrett looks like Kobe Bryant on steroids. Myles Garrett low-key looks like Kobe. So it's a lot of tweets that I found. And then somebody posted these pictures. This guy said, Myles Garrett looks like Kobe. So there was so many tweets, I couldn't even go through all of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. And thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'm out.
It wasn't just me down there.
Yeah, I got both of y'all.
I'm not drunk. Yeah, I did jump.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this.
Number 95, Myles Garrett, a freak athlete, 6'5", 275 pounds.
I think that was Myles Garrett, wasn't it?
Yep. Number
He was jumping out of the gym in this incredible video. Obviously, he's an NFL superstar.
Yes.
And we kind of led to the question with that crazy athleticism, which I'm sure, Jay, you can find this video on social media if anybody out there is looking for it, that he could jump out the gym and maybe even play in the NBA. Let's set up the discussion. It's probably just a small handful of players. I mean, obviously, we've got a Super Bowl champion, an NCAA champion, a football player, an NFL guy that could play in the NBA. Let's just set up the discussion with Mel in New Jersey. Mel, what do you got this morning?
Hey, good morning, guys. So about last week, Bart, he went on some whole rant about LeBron trying to play in the NBA. So that's what really energized this call. And I woke up, I seen the Myles Garrett, the video this morning. I'm like, wow, man, this guy's crazy, huge, crazy ball. And I thought about Zion and how Zion just be ripping the ball away from people. I'm like, this guy, he'll do that. I don't know about all the lateral quickness and stuff, but I know in the paint he'll definitely be a crazy problem.
Yeah, I didn't play in the NBA, Jay, but I played with enough NBA players early in my career in the offseason as well as pickup when I was in college. I hate to say it, man. I have never seen an NFL football player that could play in the NBA. I've never seen one, and I done played with plenty of them. Different sports, different skill set. In the NBA, players in their craft and what they do is different. I understand Duncan. I get it. Tony Gonzalez played in college. Julius Peppers played in college.
Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates was nice.
I get it.
Kent State, nice.
NBA different though, Jay, as you know. It's different.
I would say this about Myles Garrett. If Myles Garrett dropped like 20, 25 pounds, I don't know. His jumper looked nice. And there is something about, look, that's how Ben Wallace made his money though, Key. He just set screens. He grabbed rebounds. He played hard. Like, you know, if Myles Garrett could shoot, if that's what he wanted to do, I don't know about that. I hear what you're saying. I think there are more NBA players that can play in the NFL than NFL players can play in the league because it's that specific trait of finesse and skill. But there are some players that could potentially translate.
Here's what I would say. If you're telling me that there's guys that can play professional.
Look at the
I get it, Jay. I get it. But you know as well as I know. We like it because he's athletic as hell. But you know, come on, man. What he going to do with KD?
No, he ain't doing nothing. Well, I'm saying. I'm not putting Myles Garrett on KD though.
What he gonna do? What he gonna do with Blake Griffin?
I'll put him on Blake Griffin.
See, come on, man, stop, man. Jay, you playing to the.
No, I'm not.
Stop,
no, I'm not,
man.
Because I will rough Blake Griffin up.
Stop. He gonna foul out.
Well, that's 6,000. That's 6,000. That's 6,000.
Man. I done seen Stephon Marbury go to the cup. When I'm sitting there going, man, did he just really do that?
I'm not bringing Myles Garrett on to be the most skilled player, on my team. I'm bringing him on for the physicality, and if he can knock down jump shots at an extended range, I don't know. I'm not saying this translates to all NFL players, but I don't know. I saw. He was.
John.
I'm gonna carry you to the rim.
He carried me. He's putting me in. But it's cool. I'm jumping back when I got the ball. Shit, that's a big ass nigga. That nigga weighed 340. The fuck? I weigh 100 pounds. Good D, good D. Oh. That man that's a grown man, bro. This is not going how y'all think it's about to go. That nigga just elbowed me in my chest. He's shitty. He didn't do no basketball move. He just elbowed me.
Nah, that's my shoulder though.
And you sweaty as fuck. Hey, he trying to do spin moves and shit.
Just let him go up. It's not worth mopping it up. I had it with the.
You didn't get me with nothing.
Idol Myles Garrett finally admitted that he is Kobe Bryant. He was answering questions on his story, and somebody said, "You're Kobe, LOL." And he said, "Bro, how did you know?" So some people are just going to take that as he's being sarcastic or whatever. But how do you actually know if he's sarcastic or not? Because he didn't say it in a video, he just put it on his story. And if you notice, he didn't put any laughing emojis or anything. So he was putting the truth in plain sight with his post. And it's crazy because he also put a side-by-side comparison. And you could tell that he's Kobe, like if you really zoom in on his face. And if you notice, they have the same smile and the same teeth. So it's just way too obvious, you know what I mean? And Myles Garrett's face looks so thick. You can tell that he has makeup and prosthetics. So these are the best pictures I was able to find of Kobe and Myles Garrett. So you guys can see that they look exactly the same. They even have the same mustache, the same smile, the same teeth. You know, with these pictures alone, you guys should be able to see it. And notice in this caption, he said, "Feels good to be back." Because he faked his death as Kobe, and now he's back as Myles Garrett. And it's so obvious, you know, the eyes never lie. They have the exact same eyes. So this is probably going to be my last Kobe is Myles Garrett video, because there's so much proof at this point. And to top it off, Kobe literally has a picture of a mask, and he said Throwback Thursday getting fitted for the Mamba mask last season, Michael Myers. And Myers is similar to Miles. That could just be a coincidence, but when it comes to celebrities, I don't think anything is a coincidence. Because the thing is, like, the truth is never hard to find. You know, they always put the truth right in our face. And Kobe and Myles Garrett have the exact same dog. And his body is so fake, because why is his upper body so big, but his legs are so small? Like, I get that a lot of people skip leg day, but I mean, this is ridiculous. And for all the people who make videos about gematria, I hope you make a video about this. Because Kobe Bryant and Death Hoax have the exact same numbers in the same ciphers. So Kobe Bryant and Death Hoax both equal 41 in the same cipher. And then they both equal 157 in the same cipher. And even when you do the numerology, all the numbers are the same. So this small number at the bottom is the numerology for each number. And for Death Hoax, it's 5544. And then Kobe Bryant, it's 5544. And Death Hoax means fake death. So this is proof that Kobe faked his death. Like, it's crazy that people will believe a random helicopter story, but yet they'll question me and say my gematria is wrong, even though all the proof is right here. And then Kobe is 33. And Masonry is 33. And once again, the numerology is the same. So the numbers at the bottom are 6, 33, and then 33. And for Kobe, it's 33, 6, and then